What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking in from Busch Gardens Tampa today. We haven't been here for several months. I mean, we're talking since like August, September. We're gonna do a general park tour and see what's going on. So let's head inside and check it all out. There's a little bit of a line to get some tickets, but there doesn't appear to be a line to go through security check, and that's where we're heading in right now. Again, I haven't been here in forever. In fact, I can't tell you the last time I was here on a weekend. I usually come weekdays. But yeah, they do have a food and wine festival as well. And that is March 4th through April 30th right here, as we can see. But that's something else we may have to check out very soon. And we're in, so it didn't take long at all. Literally just walked right up. We're inside the park now. They have this little backdrop here for photos for Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival. And it says corks and coasters for the hashtag. Now, we covered a little bit of this last year, and we're going to cover it again this year. So at some point, we'll be back here to do the Food and Wine Festival at Busch Gardens Tampa. It is time to go hunt some cheetahs on Cheetah Hunt. Kitty, 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 kitty. Cheetahs. Cobra's Curse. Let's go take a ride on it. But first, let's see what that wait time is. What? 70 minutes? It is time for a little Cobra's Curse. And we're about to get on right now. The B&M invert coaster with 7 inversions. I love the ride, and I'm hopping on right now. Our chariot has arrived. Let's go.
Oh, and the him, her.
Able to sit up on that hill just like one of our females is doing right now. They can look out across the Serengeti. They can see those animals. They can.
Well, this is kind of interesting. We used to have one of those TV screens right here that gave you information about the park. Well, it's been replaced with, well, just a paper sign. And we're on our way over towards Gwazi. Before we get there, they have a nice little setup for photos for the Food and Wine Festival. So right here, you can stand up, get some shots.
Make sure you can stretch your legs across.
And now time for a little update on the decrepit Gwazi. Because, well, it looks pretty bad right now. The sign that was right over here is gone, and has been gone for quite a while. And the thatch on the top of the building is, well, a lot of it's missing. Here's a quick look at one of the lift hills, this one being for Tigerside. We can see they still have the lift chain right there and the anti-rollbacks. So that hasn't been removed.
To protect our environment for generations to come by placing recyclable. Thank you and enjoy your day.
And of course, this is the main entrance for Gwazi, and we have just a little stage set up for where the Food and Wine Festival is. And yeah, entry sign is gone from there. We still have the watering hole and the lift hill up there. We're gonna walk around just a little bit and see if we can notice anything different. I don't think so, but we'll still check. We still have the gift shop over here, of course. And then here's the ride area. So we have Lion's Lift right here. And where the two areas used to cross right here with the trains. I don't see any visible wood missing. Although we have heard reports that apparently some wood was missing. I don't see anything different. I still see the lift hill chain. I still see track in place. So yeah, Gwazi just sitting dormant. Alright, so we're over here in the Bird Gardens area now. And we can see several booths set up for the Food and Wine Festival. Right here they have kiosks. It'll be for registers. And then this will be where you can pick up the food. And see, the locations are numbered. So that one right there is number 1. And then we have this area over here, which has a ton, and I mean a ton of other booths down over this way. So as we zoom in, ton down that way. And this leads over towards Gwazi Park. Let's see right at the top it says Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival up at the very top. And they're installing a lot of flowers in here as well right now. So yeah, coming up very soon, guys, for this. Only a couple more weeks. So they are getting everything prepped. All these booths over here again numbered and waiting for food and guests. And we're headed now over towards where Bird Gardens was and Garden Gate Cafe. And as we can see, Garden Gate Lagoon, and they are assembling one of the topiaries. And this one is the octopus. It's been here before. But we're getting a look and how they construct it before they fill it in with water and everything else. It is going to be covered with all sorts of neat little flowers. It's going to be very pretty, and I see something kind of funny. That squirrel up at the top is hitching a ride on the octopus. More booths along the pathway here, as we can see a couple set up, and some other ones over here. And then just beyond that, another topiary it looks like. And they're advertising the dates for the Food and Wine Festival. Again, March 4th through April 30th. And this is a pretty big setup. Again, registers are going to be right here. And we can actually see some of the items right here. So coconut, shrimp, cigars. Some of the other items, unless they change it, I think that's going to be it. Some of the other menu boards are going to be in this area. And then over here, like what we were talking about, is this big topiary. See right here? This one is the Spirit of Spring. Grows in the heart of Busch Gardens. And this is another one we've had here before. So it is making a return. And something else I have to talk about, well, we have some interesting markers right here. And we've seen markers like these before. Again, could be just about anything, could be just random electrical lines, but we've talked about for many, many times that over in this area would be a great spot for a new ride. And a couple other interesting things over here. A couple more markers. One right there. And another one further down over here. So that makes more than one marker. We'll see. Booths everywhere. And as we head into Bird Gardens, that is evident as we have even more of them over here and over this way. So they're all over the place. And one of my favorite places to go to is Kangaloom, and that's where we are headed right now to go see some roos. Kangaroos. I love roos. He loves eucalyptus or some sort of plant, it looks like. Got a little wallaby and a roo. Oh my God! It's a little baby Joey in the pouch. And a few more booths that are over here. So as we exit out of the kangaroo area and bird gardens, we can see all those booths for the Food and Wine Festival. Going on right now, over in the Stanleyville Theater is the Real Music Series from January 9th through March 4th. We have a couple different bands that are going to be here. So these are the ones that have been here so far. And right now, we are right over in this area. So just a couple more weekends of this, and the Real Music Series will be over. Something else to note here at the park is the Stanleyville Falls Flume is currently closed. We have some work walls up as they are doing a little bit of maintenance on it. So hopefully it'll open soon. Time now for a little look at Tidal Wave, and we can still see the drop right here on the flume is still intact. And the area over here for the maintenance still also intact. So nothing really new over here, just some random kind of fans right there. And then through the brush, we can see the trough right over there where the splashdown was. Again, I don't see really anything too different. And the work walls do extend all the way down over there still. And the entry area for Tidal Wave still looks about the same. The barricade's still up in the front here. All the queue still intact. And then over here on the exit ramp, again, same situation. Still all intact. And I'm sure they're going to be using this for Howl-O-Scream and other things since one of the haunted houses is back over here. But hopefully soon, we'll hear something going in Tidal Wave's place. So we are on the other side of Gwazi Park right now, and the gates are shut. Speaking of Gwazi Park, that is where all the big concerts are going to be for the Food and Wine Festival here. So we have Saturday, March 4th, Daughtry. Sunday, March 5th, Andy Grammer. Saturday, March 11th, Goo Goo Dolls. Sunday, March 12th, Kool and the Gang. Saturday, March 18th, Young the Giant. Sunday, March 19th, John Isabel. Saturday, March 25th, Craig Wayne Boyd and Adam Wakefield. Sunday, March 25th is El Gran Combo. then we have DNCE Saturday, April 1st. Walk Off the Earth on April 2nd. Hunter Hayes on April 8th. Saturday, April 9th. Dea and Matt Nathanson. The Band Perry on April 15th. Newsboys on April 16th. Gilberto Santa Rosa on April 22nd. Leonard Skinner April 23rd. And then we have a couple other bands right there wrapping it out on the 29th and 30th. So those are all the different bands that we have here for the Food and Wine Festival. Well guys, that is going to do it for our Busch Gardens Tampa General Park Tour. And as we saw, the park is getting ready for the Food and Wine Festival coming up very soon. And we currently have the Real Music Series playing at the park. We're going to have more updates from here and from other places from around the world. So if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem. And I'll see you out on the Midway.